Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Napoleon Macro Show. If you're new here, welcome in. We have Novavax on the chart. We found something interesting on the 6-month candles. Towards the end of the video, we're going to look at the weekly time frame to see if we can find some sort of short-term setup. So we'll make it a short, sweet video. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Welcome in all of our new subscribers. Let's dive right into this chart here, shall we? So today is November the 29th, 2021, and the previous close of Novavax is going to be $193.96. Slightly negative close, 11% for the day. Okay. All right. Hopefully, guys are doing well. Again, we found actually something on the 6-month candles, and then again, we'll crank it down to the weekly. Here's a chart. All right, very simple to understand. We'll break it down here. The circles actually represent 365 days. Again, keep in mind 6-month candles. And I think it's pretty obvious there. The resistance level, this is a line that has been, been a challenge for this price action for some time. The support level we may not need to focus on, but the blue line just below the price is the support level. Now, one of the interesting things that I found on this chart is that the 6-month candles, it does something very unique, and there's a pattern going on here. Every time there's a 6-month candle to close above this red line, this green candle right here, which is July 2021, see that green candle as it closed above the red line, the very next 6-month candle failed to sustain itself above that red line, and unfortunately it closed. This one kind of collapsed, right? But it closes below. What we're focusing on is the close on the next candle. After the green candle closes above the red line, it actually closes below this red line, at least on this first example here. So let's move it on over here to the next example. This is the January 2015 green candle closes above the red line. On the very next red candle, again, 6-month candles, it actually closes below that red line. Did you guys see that? Very interesting setup that I'm noticing. A little small pattern. That's all we go over if you knew support, resistance, and patterns. See how it closes below that red line? So that actually brings us over to the current price action, or the most recent price action. This is an active red candle here. There's just over 30 days for this candle to close. What we wanted to see is it close green. But before we get into that, I just want to show you guys the pattern. The 2 times that we've already verified, when you get a green candle to close above this red line, naturally, what has happened 2 times in the past, which is not guaranteed to happen again, but if history does repeat, it's likely it will close below this red line, which is at about $152. Now, take it easy there, bulls. If this does not happen, here's what you're going to look for. You want to see this red candle close as a green candle. The open of this candle is what would turn this candle green, or at least close it green. Again, 30 days, about 30 days, just over 30 days from today is how much time this candle has to fully develop. So the open of this red candle, currently red, is going to be $215 even. So if there's any price fluctuations above $215, that means this 6-month candle will be green, but it must close as a green candle. I think it's in the buyer's best interest to close it as a green candle, so they can kind of continue to have this trajectory continue to move to the upside after finding support off that blue line, and just kind of continue, I don't know, maybe like $300. So I thought that was pretty interesting, guys. On the 6-month candles, I found that little setup there. Now let's take a look at the weekly candles to see if we can actually find something on a lower time frame. That's our lower time frame here. We only focus on 12-hour candles, or daily candles are higher on the traditional stocks. So right off the bat, I'm actually noticing just kind of a range right here. And I'm actually noticing that the buyers just made a very beautiful bounce within this range right here. That range is currently in between $126. And it goes all the way up to $300, just kind of this range here, just consolidating. One of the good things that I'm noticing is there's a double bottom on the chart here. See this little area here in about May 2021, and another touch point at about October 2021. That's a really nice setup for the bullish case. We're going to leave you guys out with 2 levels in the short term. So over the next 3 to 4 weeks, if you're playing this market, if you're long, the 2 levels that I would look for, and we'll close out the video. Thank you for your time, guys. It's $175-ish. If the weekly candles can continue to close candles bodies above that level, like 172-ish. I want to get a nice precise number for you guys. Yeah, like let's just call it $170. So if we're continuing to close weekly candles above $170, then naturally the market will attempt to revisit the previous swing high, which is at about 240 to, let's call it $250. It's just right here. Okay, so the current price range for Novavax, if I said that correct, NVAX is the instrument, is going to be $170 up to $250. Can it go higher? Absolutely. Is it guaranteed to move up to that level? Nope. This is not financial advice, guys, just exploring the story here, but I just want to give you some, just a kind of a general idea of what to look for if you're playing the market. Again, I focus on the higher time frames, so let's just say that there is a move down. The only thing that you're going to look for is weekly candles closing the bodies. Like even if it wicks lower, but if it closes above 170, that represents buying interest, and it's likely the market will naturally attempt to push to and possibly through a $250 level. Okay, let's see if we can get a quick risk to reward going on something like that. Remember, guys, don't use real money. You can use your little sim account or something like that. But yeah, so that's like a 2.5 risk to reward, assuming that you were actually going to enter the market exactly where it closed, which is at like $193. Okay, on your sim account, the paper stuff. Okay. All right, so that's all the information I have for you, wonderful folks. Hopefully that was interesting with the 6-month candles and the weekly candle. You have the range, you have what to look for over the next 3 to 4 weeks. I think we did well here. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for stopping by, guys. If you don't mind supporting the channel before you go by leaving an appropriate thumb, I would truly appreciate it. And also leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote this video on the channel. Thank you for your support. If you guys are new, we also explore the alternative markets, Bitcoin, altcoins. Kindly subscribe with us, hit the bell. We'll send that out to you momentarily. Welcome in, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for having a plan. Thank you for having a strategy before you hit the buy button or the sell button. I appreciate all of you for doing that. Of course, keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon. Bye for now, guys.